Today I'm showing you how I create beautiful front legs on a miniature poodle. I'll walk you through my scissoring technique, show you where I use my clippers, and explain how I shape the legs to achieve a clean, balanced poodle finish. Let's get started.
For those who don't know me, I'm Elizabeth Jenn, professional dog groomer since 2010.
So getting right into the clipping here, I usually like to just drop off the shoulder for the front legs here. Just drop off the shoulder. We're not going any further into the leg. We're dropping off, okay? I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Can you turn, honey? Turn like this. From the ear, the back of the head, and dropping off like this. Okay? Of course, you're gonna wanna use a 10 blade to be sure the underarms are nice and clean, because that is a part of the leg, right? So we're gonna go right underneath the arm, feel for the armpit, you can turn it on. This is a 10 blade, and I wouldn't use a 7 blade under here because that could catch the skin. There's little skin flaps. So you're gonna wanna use a 10 blade for sure. And same thing here, you feel for the little area, the little hole, the armpit itself. We'll go in, and you can flip it around, do the other side like that. Sometimes the armpit can be a little deep, so I'll use the corner lightly to try to get into the depth of that armpit. Okay, so armpits are done. Now I'm going to be sure to also clip under the feet. Okay, so I'm going to use a 30 blade for that. If you are not used to using 30 blades, please try with a 10 blade first. Okay, so this is the 30 blade, and it's a Wahl here, 0.5 millimeters. That's tiny, tiny and short. You know, if you go into a 40 blade, that would be, surgical. So all I'm doing is running across the paw here. You don't want to really do too much digging here because you don't want to cut the dog. You can come in different angles also. Sometimes there's little hairs that just don't want to get cut. So you have to kind of move around and kind of use your corners of your clipper. We'll do the same thing here, and I'll show you what I mean by using the corners. I'm going to use this corner here to come clear out this area here. Use this corner there to clear out this corner. Okay, nice and flat all around. Okay, get under the nail here, just lightly under the nail. You don't want to dig, you just want to go get those extra hairs. So see how the hairs are being nasty, and they don't want to get cut. They're like laying flat on those toes. You might want to come and wiggle a bit and move your clipper around, and that's fine. If you do not have a clipper like this, you can always get one on Amazon. They're tiny. This one's called Oneisall. There's no sponsoring going on here. I'm just showing you what I have. It's got 2 settings at lower and a little faster, stronger, but these you can actually use to dig in because they're not dangerous. They're very nice. I really like them, and it's very inexpensive, so you can get this off of Amazon. And if there's any digging to do, like if there's a mat or something in there, these work really good to clean out those toes. You don't want to dig in the middle. Okay, you come in on the side like that, okay? On the sides, you don't do too much digging in there, okay? I don't want to try it. Maybe it's okay, but I don't want to try it. So this one, very safe, very, very safe. Let's get those toenails done. Show you how I do these toenails. We want a nice foot to have a nice leg, right? So I'm just gonna clip a little at a time till I start seeing that little dot. That's enough for me. See how I'm holding the nail still? I'm holding the pad. You press on the pad, hold that nail nice and still. Sometimes I'll bring my finger up and I'll lean up on my finger. Oh, and then I start moving back. See, there's that dot there again. Can you see that little black dot there? If that was a white nail, that would be a pink dot. So I'm holding the nail. I can lean it over here on it. The dog's not too bad with me. There, that's short enough. The dog's letting me trim. I'm gonna go in with kitty nippers. Sometimes these little toenails here, they're hard to get in there with these bigger clippers, nippers, whatever. So I use little cat nippers. And I do the same thing, just a little, just take the hook off. We're gonna do the same thing for the other foot, okay? Turn, honey. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the foot here. Nice and clean foot. I'm holding that leg. Do this. There's this thing that comes along with these clippers. I don't suggest you using that because this was, well, so I was taught that this is to actually measure, you know, you put the nail in and wherever it stops, then you cut. If the dog has a shorter nail or a longer quick, whatever, and you go and you use this, you're going to quick the dog for sure, okay? So this, bring it out of the way. Don't count on it, okay? So I'm gonna do the same thing for this little toe here. I'm gonna go and grab that little toe here. And I'm going to, see how my hand is moving? That's because he's panting. He's panting and moving my hand. There. There. That's good enough for me. That's good enough for me. All right, let's get into cutting around those feet. As I've shown in the last video, for when I did, because I have another video that I did on, it was on Friday, and I showed how to do the back legs. Now I'm showing you how to do the front legs. So I'm going to use my curves for this. There are two ways. If you haven't seen the video, and you're invited to see, go watch the video. You just come in and you cut, find the toenail and cut. And again, it's best to do the toenails before doing the trim all around here because you'll get a better finish. You know, it'll be shorter. My preferred way is upside down here. And I will keep my scissors flat like this and not onto the side to come and cut around because I want to create a bevel. Okay, a bevel like this. Okay, if I cut like this, it would be just straight across, and I don't want that. Careful of this toe here. If you catch a toe, toes bleed a lot. Anything that's extremities, the nose, the ears, the tongue, the lips, the fingers and toes, they bleed a lot. So I'm going to show you one more time. You put your foot down like that. You're going to find that toe, and you're going to go into a bevel like this. Not straight and flat, in a bevel like this. Find the toe, bevel like that. Okay? I always hold the dog's head to be sure they don't bring their head down. So that's how I do it if I had the foot on the ground. But my preferred way, as usual, is always lifting that foot back and doing it this way. So it's not like this, turned. See how my blade is turned this way? This way. Now that's going to create a nicer bevel, a nicer round foot. To have a nice cut, you also need to be sure that your dog is well brushed, well dried, well washed, well rinsed. The prep is really important, okay? So now I'm going to show you how I do this leg here. So a while ago, as you know, I dropped off. So I'm going to fluff everything up, and I'm going to use my straights, and I'm going to go from where I dropped off, and I'm going to go straight. Can you see me there? Okay, straight down. I am just making it flat. You can use your comb to come and fluff everything back up. And you'll hear me say that often where I say you do what you can, not what you want. There are some dogs that you do what you can, not what you want. Some other dogs are really good with the groom. You know, the better the dog is, the nicer the cut will be, I can imagine. So I'm going to fluff everything up and out, and I'm going to cut straight all the way down. You be careful, there's that toe there. Straight, straight. So we did straight this way and straight that way. So now we've created this line, this corner here. Before I get to that, I want to show you how to clear out the underarm here, because this is a part of the the leg. I'm just gonna cut all of that extra stuff here, and then pull with my fingers and get rid of this extra also, okay? You just want this to look nice and clean. Again, you can do that with your straights or with your curves. So as you know, I came in flat this way and did flat this way. So now I'm gonna get rid of that little corner it created because it was like a box, right? Okay, so that's one side. Turn him around. I'm gonna fluff everything out on this side like this. Wait, head up. We're gonna go straight into the chest. Just follow that bone. Always be careful, there's a thumb here. You need to be sure that you're seeing where the thumb is. It might take a few fluffs before you get it nice and straight. I'm gonna come back here and I'm gonna round all of that out. Now you're probably wondering, how do I know how short to go and how long to go? Well, that depends on, you know, on the length you have here, and it depends on the client. Some clients want fluffier legs and shorter bodies, so you need to talk to your client and know exactly what it is that they want. So I'm holding this paw, I'm holding underneath, there's a little tuft of hair here, and I have my pinky pushing into the toes because sometimes it'll curl their foot down, and I don't want that to happen. See, he was doing it. What was that? Okay, there's a flash. All right, there was a flash there. So I'm gonna just come in and cut straight, flat, right to where it folds here. Nice and flat. So I did flat on this side, flat on this side, and flat on this side in the front, and flat in the back. So now I just want to round it out. So I'm going to come in the corners like this. And the rest, guys, you just got to eye it. Use your eyes to see. I pull everything back down. If the dog doesn't want you to hold the tuft of hair back there, just hold the elbow so that they can't fold. Fold their elbow. You're holding the leg out like this. Sometimes the dog's going to want to curl the toes inwards. You just do the best you can do, okay? Lift the dog up, fluff everything up. Here I had used my clipper a while ago, and I just dropped off here. And now I'm just going to make everything equal with the chest here. All right, so that's one nice leg right there. Let's do the other one, okay? So everything's done. We rounded everything out. We did the nails. I'm just gonna fluff everything up again. You need a very well-brushed dog to do this. Stand them up, up, up. Okay, like that. Fluff, fluff. And now from where I dropped off from there, I'm holding the head away from the scissors and I'm going down. I always hold the head away from the scissors. The dog could easily turn around and want to bite the scissors or something, and then maybe his tongue could get caught in one of the, blades. You don't want that, okay? Again, I fluffed everything back up. We're going straight down. All right, next, keep your head away. Keep your head away. Now we're doing this here underneath. You watch for, and I can feel if he wants to turn, okay? I'm holding his leg away from the head, and now I'm gonna come clear this up. Obviously, we need to clear this up. We're just following the armpit, guys. Get rid of that. All right, it won't be long, honey. It's gonna be your turn. Yeah, Zelda wants her turn. So we went flat and flat underneath, and now I'm just going to round everything out. Bevel it, like this. We're gonna do the inside here. Okay, lift your head, fluff everything up and out. Watch that little toe, up, up. I need your head out of the way, honey. They like to do that. If they do that too much, you can always bring up your arm, so their heads can be up a little higher. Or, just position yourself different. Maybe you want to sit down. Up, up. I'm gonna hold that leg up, and I'm gonna hold his head up like this so that he's away from the scissors. And I'm just going to cut underneath like that, okay? Now we need to fluff the front. Try to hold again. Under, I'm holding the tuft of hair in the back here, and I have my finger right between his little toes here. Turn your head away. Okay, here's a little trick. Fluff the ears or ears that are too long. Little trick like that. Do this again. Guys, you always have to readjust your dog. It's part of the job, okay? Nice and flat. We're going to take some off, depending on how long your client wants the dog's hair. Okay. And it takes some time to get used to cutting, you know, with your hand, the back end of your hand. Like, hang on, I'll show you what I mean. Put your head up. It takes a little time to, like, you know, back like this, to get used to that. But you have to get used to it. You need to be able to cut like this and like this. I'm going to fluff everything upwards like that, and we're just going to connect chest with those legs. Okay. And to get rid of a little more like this, and don't move, honey. And we're done. Head away. Oh, that's just your sister, honey. Just your sister. I upload new videos every Monday and Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. And if you feel up to it, you can watch the next video in my Up Next videos right here. Till then, guys, bye for now. Bye.